Hello everybody, I'm forecaster Dustin Staples with you here on this Saturday. We have made it to the end of the week. Into the weekend we go once again. We're going to be seeing a pretty nice stretch the next couple of days, and then things begin to change going to next week though. Friday though, we did pretty all right. Low 80s and upper 70s here for the majority of us, so not too bad of a forecast as we rounded out the end of the week. We're going to be in and out of clouds today. Not much sunshine for the coast, but mostly inland areas could see patchy to partly cloudy skies out there. Breezy conditions return for Sunday pretty much each day next week, and we're going to get warm, and we'll see a lot of rain chances return for us as we go towards the middle of that as well. We did have a little bit of some light sprinkles to the Outer Banks early on this morning. A coastal low and pretty much a cold front is going to kind of move its way upward, and then again we're going to be seeing this stalled front there bring back shower chances while most of the country stays pretty all right, at least for most portions of the mid-Atlantic and the deep south. Temperatures early on this morning though, 50s and low 60s out there, several degrees cooler for a lot of locations out there this morning with that too. Obviously we're still tracking the tropics as we go towards peak season here. There's the cluster of thunderstorms that is slowly meandering off the coast of Africa outside the Cape Verde Islands. 40% chance of this thing developing here. I know you've already saw the story before. We'll see how it happens with that. Right now it doesn't look like nothing too significant. This was pretty interesting. Yesterday Mario formed outside the Pacific Ocean, and then bam, it's going to stop being a tropical storm as it goes towards the rest of your Saturday. So that is with that. Speaking of Saturday football, we've got that this evening as you're heading down to coastal Carolina, down in Conway. Looking okay, clouds again, maybe a stray shower to kick the tailgating off. We may be seeing a few light sprinkles in between as we go towards the evening hours. But for the rest of us here, overcast skies for the coast, mix of clouds and sunshine inland. We'll get up to the low 80s today. Maybe throw back a light sprinkle or light mist of showers here towards the Outer Banks. Most of us stay quiet through Sunday morning, waking up in the 60s, getting back up in the lower 80s in the afternoon, and then again more cloud cover kind of holds steady for us as we go towards the duration of that. Now those winds are going to continue to come out of the northeast here. This is going to be just a windy weekend here for the Outer Banks. Inland locations start to see that improvement a little bit over time too, but still breezy at times. It's very, just kind of gusty out here. So really impressive stuff. Some sustained winds between 30 and 35. Inland locations between 20 and 25 miles an hour. Your gust forecast here, you do see those gusts between up to 20 to 40 miles an hour coming in on Monday. Very breezy conditions, a lot of possible overwash. Most likely again, Highway 12 could run into some issues with that, and those sustained gusty winds also running inland with that. But today though, low risk of rip currents for the Crystal Coast. We've got medium, moderate risk here for the southern Outer Banks. Our high risk of rip currents continue once again for our northern Outer Banks region. Probably going to be seeing a high risk of rip currents continue for the next several days due to that northeasterly components of the wind, especially for those north-facing beaches. Be mindful of that as well. Again, we're going to get very windy again. So that's the theme with those warm temperatures as well as those rain shower chances. Maybe an isolated thunderstorm there on Tuesday, but most again, we're going to stay in the low to mid 80s, even some upper 80s possibly returning for next weekend as ECU returns back home.